In this video, I'm gonna continue working on my small office building, and I will specifically focus on the modification tools, which is located on the ribbon, the last tab, and the modifying tools are located in the modify panel over here. Okay, to begin with, let me just add another wall, interior wall, connected to the second level. Start from level 1. Okay, let me just put it here to add our restrooms in the building. Let me delete this one. Okay, let's say I want to move this wall a little further. I would have to go to the modify tool, and if you hover over the command, you will see a small animation over here. That's a tooltip. That's very helpful. You can get the idea of the whole concept and how you can apply it to your own model. Okay, there are two ways to go ahead and pick the modifying tool. First, you can select the object, then go over on the tool and click on that, or I can first get the modifying object, then selecting this. Either way, you have to press enter or space to make the command be activated. You can see the little information over here in your status bar. That's a good guide whenever you're stuck with something and you feel you cannot do anything with that, because if I click right now here, nothing will happen. So I have to hit enter, and now I can grab this from one point and get it a little further. So I'm gonna pick this point and move it a little further. Now I have the temporary dimensions activated. Let's check if this is enough for us to have the restroom. Let's just make it 20. That's fine. I'm gonna add more walls. I actually need to move this and place the middle of the wall to the grid line. That seems more symmetric. Okay, now deselect it by escape and go ahead, get the wall one more time and make sure you have it up to level 2, starting from level 1. And let me just go like that. This is probably a little long, but for the sake of practice, it's just okay. Pay attention to the snap object tools. They're helpful to direct you to the right spots. Okay, let me add them. Alright, now that I have basic lines, I can actually use modifying tools instead of repeat doing the command of wall creation. I'm gonna go to modify and copy. I will pick this and I'll hit enter, and I'm gonna pick this point again, picking it on the same point, and that should be our 3 restrooms over here. But maybe I should have started from here. Anyways, if I get them, there's always ways to make the equal distances here. Let's go to the center of the core, center to center. Click anywhere. Okay. Oops. Equal. All right. Now that I have these things here, I can actually delete this one and copy these things, and also this one. You can use your control to add the selections. Now I pick copy, I grab this as a base point, so I'm picking this and I'm putting this over here. There is an error, some dimensions lost some of their reference. Shouldn't be a problem for now. Okay, I didn't need this part of the wall. There is a way for that. We can trim the corner of it. So I'm gonna pick this part of the wall and click on this wall, and that disappeared. Okay, so let me give you another example for the trimming. Let me put some lines for just practice purpose. Okay, let's say what happens if I want to trim the extension of this line. I go to modify, I will pick this line. They don't actually, okay, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna extend this. You see, when I get close to this second object, that is recommending, that is also telling me what you should expect. If I click on this part, now I'll see that my first picked line is going to be extended, and actually the rest of the second line after the dashed line will be disappeared. Let's just see how does this function. Okay, that's what happened. I'll do a Control Z so I show you another alternation. If I would pick the line over here and this part of the wall here, so you would see that the upper part of the wall will disappear like this. Alright, so that needs a little time for you to practice and get yourself familiar with the modification tools.